Everybody, Diabetes the Second here with some Dragon Warrior Randomizer. We've got a community race about to kick off. Let's go ahead and get ourselves readied up to go. Beautiful Tuesday here in my neck of the woods. Hopefully it's nice where you are as well. Staying safe, staying healthy, staying warm. Alright, last person's readied up. We'll be underway momentarily. Good luck, have fun. Heading into the randomized world of Alfgard in 3, 2, 1, go. Uh-oh. A Dragon Lord draws near. Command. Starting this one off with an herb, extra key, nice. Hurt more, let's go. 11, 6, 13, 8. Now you could argue that with Hurt more, checking the treasury, checking the back doesn't really matter, and that's fair. It's very likely we'll be able to get enough gold to buy more keys quickly, but I think it's worth the information. Torch, armor, that's kind of nice. Fighter's ring. Herb. Hey, Fat Boy, welcome in. Yes, we've got some hot Dragon Lord on Dragon Lord action. Hopefully you're doing well. We've got Hurt more to start in this one, so it should be a good fast seed. Probably will depend on how much MP we accrue and how quickly. Swamp South. Try to walk through, we could try to check the spike tile. Spike tile is Armored Knight. We can't kill it with just one Hurt more. So sad. Actually, we're gonna reset because we don't want to lose the key. I don't know why, it just occurred to me. It's like, wait a minute, there's a reason why I don't want to just go with that. But it's information, if nothing else. Oh, that's an interesting spot for a castle. Actually, it's a very strategic spot for a castle, you could argue. $12, 3, 16, 5, and heal more. Lots of bridges. A town. Garenham. Okay. Not much there. Copper sword full plate. Of course, the full plate's pretty meaningless when Erdrick's armor is free to get. We just need to get some cash. Make sure we can preserve keys. 3705. And now level 5. 4412. Well, we weren't able to preserve the gold. It's a bit unfortunate. Again, it only delays the inevitable by a minute or two. I do kind of wish, Fatboy, now that you mention it, that they didn't, or that they had actually changed the Dragon Lord sprite in the castle to the hero sprite. I think that would have been appropriate. 11214, sleep and stop spell. Like, it's not a technically difficult thing to do. That would be pretty easy. Basically, you've already just changed the hero sprite to the Dragon Lord sprite. Now just do the opposite as well. Change the Dragon Lord sprite to the hero. Drake, he wants none of it. Not really sure what the zone boundaries are here. I feel like we've seen a lot of different enemies in a very small space. Yeah, you could do something like that. Ideally, like, everything is the same number of characters and all that stuff just for timing concerns. I mean, it's a teeny tiny bit of time, but theoretically you'd want to make it the same for everybody, so whatever it would be, it would have to be 10 characters, but still, that's pretty easy to do, or figure something out. That portion would be a little bit more, I don't want to say technically challenging, but it would take more. Like, the rest of it is just a simple, don't want to do that first. It's a simple sprite swap. Like, I could do that. It would take me like 5 minutes. Probably don't really need the wings. That said, the last seed we didn't pick up return until level 15 in the last race that we did, so we actually used wings quite a bit to get around. theoretically I could go directly into the back of Tanthagil and start trying to farm down Armored Knights. I think it might be a little bit rough. 6, 3, 10, 4 outside. Just because of our low HP, we're still in... Well, we just picked up some. Might not be in one-shot range anymore, but pretty close to it. If we get back attacked, all of a sudden we basically can't win the fight. Even if we do survive. Hey, OAG, welcome in. Thanks for the host. I am out of cash. So sad. OAG also coming in and rejoining, reaffirming party membership for 14 months. Holy, 14 months is a long time. Wow. I didn't realize. Thank you so much for the support. I appreciate it. What's shaking? We're just doing some racing. This is Mountain Cave. Got a 3-person race, I think. Good little group. We started off this one with Herkmore. We are the Dragon Lord, so I guess it's only natural. Started off this one also with an extra key. Berdrick's armor in the Castle Treasury. So definitely off to a pretty good start. How are you doing? Another torch. That's true, guaranteed top 3 finish. Gonna add to those statistics. Top 3% is gonna go up. Never mind why that's the case, but you know. Alright, gold dragon scale stones, there we go. That's a quest item. Curse belt number 2. It's our first quest item. Oops. Right, no MP. Junior Rookie, yeah, actually woke me up this morning was about 6:30 or so. Someone decided it was a good time to inflate their tires with one of the the battery-powered compressors or whatever. So, I mean, that was fine. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I certainly wouldn't begrudge that from anybody. I just happened to be very close to where they were doing it. They were in the first parking spot right outside my window. Alright, Mountain Cave is clear. Star Wyverns with Dragon Lord Breath. Do we have any reason... Oh, we don't have a gold grind available, so that kind of doesn't matter. Yes. The hero on fire. Oh yeah, 10 o'clock, that's pretty standard. Actually, today's Tuesday. Today would be one of the normal days to have a lot of that stuff going on in my area, but, I mean, it's winter now, so not much to really do. The Hurtmore miss, the 1 in 16. Gotta love it. Oh yeah, I hate it when stuff gets out of hand like that, whether it's my own stuff or even if it's just someone else's around me, and it's like, come on, man, put a little bit of effort in, maybe. Like, I get, you know, there's other priorities in life, and, you know, keeping the grass at a certain height or bushes trimmed is not exactly on the top of everybody's priority list, and fair enough. Still, though, it is nice. This is an interesting map so far. Ah, another town. For Boulder. Key town, we already have keys. There is a chest, there is a shop. 2 for 1 key special, everyone's favorite. Ah, all the big ticket items. Flame sword, magic armor, silver shield. No gold grinds. Unlikely we'll be purchasing any of that, but you never know. This looks like the western edge of the map and leads to a dead end. We'll kind of follow things to the west because we know there's an edge there. Probably shouldn't attack these. Yeah, just hurt more it. Next level, 4, 2, 4, 5. I didn't even notice, did my shadow command not work earlier? Looks like it didn't. Huh. I'm gonna have to look into that. Another dark cave. Tablet. Everyone's favorite, dark navigation where you can't see what's going on. Oh good, now I have a torch. Looks like the bottom of the map as well. Yeah, I guess so. It's just the Streamlabs stuff. I've never had that happen before though, so I'll have to figure that out. I don't think it would have been disabled or anything for any reason. Could just be Streamlabs being Streamlabs too. Yeah, since Streamlabs is like modded or whatever, it's pretty much just, it does its thing. I don't think I've ever had to like update it or reactivate it or anything that I'm aware of, but Who knows? Maybe things have changed. Twitch does love to do that on occasion, just for funsies, keep you on your toes. Ah, out of MP. And wow, we crossed the entire southern boundary of the map all the way to the east side. Yeah, I've noticed that you've had to do that on occasion. Since I don't use the actual like chatbot like application or whatever, I don't think I do everything just through the Streamlabs site, so I don't know. It's not of critical importance, but I do need to take a look at it. Just not now. 3, 2, 3, 1. Well, we didn't survive that. I could have used, I think I have an herb or two that I could have used just to try to stay alive, but I think that's fine. We've had a couple decent levels on occasion. Nothing super outstanding. I think our last, we had low HP in our last race. And we had 32 at the last level. That put us in very easy go mode. We still get them, just not as often. Of course, we have plenty of 2001 levels, 1101. Little bit of extra attack power. Not much, but it's something. Let's go a direction that we haven't been yet. Oh, Axe Knight. Nice. Workmore, slightly less nice. Oh, there was nothing over here, so whatever. Okay, that's good. Can we avoid the chip damage? We can. Can I even damage you? I don't think so. But it gives us a little bit of opportunity to run, maybe. Our agility sucks, so, like, less than 20% chance to run. Might be worthwhile to just head back in and grind on the Armored Knight. Again, we get back attacked or hurt more misses, we die. It's probably more likely that I die before I use all my MP, so it probably would be worthwhile to just cast outside and then walk back in. Bonk count for this seed is going to be too dang high. Ah, there's the back attack. Basically assures that we can't survive the fight. I suppose without the garbage enemies just to the north, this area isn't too bad either. Unfortunately, no repel. Probably just poke at poltergeists. Probably don't need to hurt more of them. Okay, Axe Knights have Stop Spell. Cool. And do we have level 10? 8181 hurt. Dubs. I mean, tater tots, fries, baked potato, it's all the same. It's just cooked slightly differently, right? I think it counts. Cannot ban the broadcaster. If only, if only. Oh, the Stone Man said, hey, I'm not going to sleep. You go to sleep. It's funny that you bring that up, though. I will say that, especially over the holidays, there were very specific potato-based products that were pretty hard to find in stores. Hash browns and, like, potatoes O'Brien were very difficult to find. It's very strangely specific, but that's what my experience was. Yeah, I kind of figured it was going to be just holiday-related foods, hash browns for latkes, another like potato pancake, other type of dishes. Potatoes O'Brien. I mean, you can. It saves a lot of like dicing whether or not you're using them for various casseroles or other things. I know for my family we use it to make like a it's kind of like cheesy and stuff, but it's like a cheesy potato casserole type of deal. So it kind of makes sense. Okay, well Streamlabs did that. Why doesn't the other... whatever. OAG streams RPGs on his nice TM. 69 of the best RPG on the PlayStation 1 tour. Currently playing Parasite Eve. Go watch. It's a good time. I'll be perfectly honest, I was sitting and listening to some of that last night and just trying to like compartmentalize the information, and it's like, does anything they're saying even make vague biologic sense? And it's based on like true information, like just true facts about things. I mean, taken to ridiculous, conclusions, but still kind of fun. Does it work now? Hey, it works. Maybe Streamlabs just had a brief outage or something. There's the link. Go follow OAG. It's a good time. Yeah, I've definitely not read... I've never played Parasite Eve, so I don't really know the story, or hadn't really had a good idea of it. Definitely didn't read the novel it's based on either, or at least in part. Now I'll have to look at the novel and compare. 1, 3, 26, and 1, and Repel. Perfect. I also have a weak fire breath. I already hate this fight. I thought maybe it would be worth trying to hurt more than once and then poke at them, but maybe not. The extra HP gives us the opportunity to go burn down Armored Knights. I think that's the play. It's not a great read. Oh, well. I guess there's that then. Trying to think of any, like... I'm not a huge reader. I just don't have the attention span of the time to just sit still for that long and get through a lot of text. Like good, like sci-fi, biology, exobiology-based stuff. I mean, they're not great, but I mean, the two that come to mind are like Cobra Event and Andromeda Strain. Kind of similar in approach. Like one's Crichton, one's the other one. Might be both, I don't remember. They're okay. I mean, they're both still pretty out there, but I remember actually, like, enjoying the reads. I was trying to maybe... Well, it's possible. Maybe get one extra kill out of this by killing one without double hurt-moring it. And it paid off. Awesome. And the time-saving back attack... Death. Let's go right back at it. At least pick up level 12. We have super low agility, so we're not going to be able to run from, like, anything. Come on. Medical thrillers, Robin Cook. And you're definitely the expert by a large margin of the two of us on reading materials for sure. I will have to trust your judgment. The back attack. Fair enough. That's true. And she would certainly appreciate that context, or that content, rather. I mean, again, just because it's what you do or what you're interested in life doesn't necessarily mean that you want that in your reading material. But 929, 13.7, that's a pretty nice level. I mean, it makes sense. Marriage after coming before I see. Well, I guess that's true too. I'm not sure, like, what the content of those are, but I was gonna say actually probably more so from the other end of it, because that's how I think of like medical drama, like TV shows and things. It's like, this is not what it's like at all. This is not what any of this is like. Because it's fairly rare that you're going to get somebody that is a very talented, whether it's fiction, nonfiction, or otherwise, writer that also lives that particular, you know, life. Whether it's medicine, or law, or space, and, you know, being an astronaut and space travel type of stuff, or, you know, a soldier in the, you know, wherever, you know, like, even if you're ghostwriting, it's not... Yeah, some real-world medicine right there. Right, and Cook are very legit professionals. I mean, that's true. I guess just on the whole, like, not necessarily them in particular, but just in general, there's not a tremendous number of extremely talented insert whatever that are also extremely talented, you know, insert whatever. In this case, like, you know, author plus whatever they're writing about, or filmmaker, director, producer, and, you know, whatever. Yeah, I'm not sure. I couldn't tell you the answer to that. At some point here in the near future, I think it's going to be time to... Wait, do I have Radiant now? I don't. I think it's going to be time to not grind anymore. With 96 HP and 60 plus agility now, I think even red dragons won't be a problem. I mean, we still really can't hack them down, but at least we have some opportunities to run at a non, you know, 15 to 20% chance of success rate. That's weird. We found a couple things right away. Gierenham right outside. The home castle from Older right out on the other side of Swamp Cave. And then we just walked around and saw nothing for like a long way. 2, 1, 2, 6. Meh. Yeah, that's a pretty average to slightly below average level. If we add up to about 15 total stats over the course of all 4, that's probably where I'd want it to be. It's only 11. Actually, that average should probably add up to about 20 or so, now that I'm thinking about it. Nope, thought we might be able to sneak one more kill in. We were not. Alright, let's go somewhere else. That's right, I keep going down there. That is a dead end. North we saw red dragons, so let's not go that way. At least not right now. There's a town that we can't reach, but a dead end. We'll just stay to the east then. And run into more red dragons. Actually, we might... These have hurts. We... We're only doing 9 damage and taking 40. So there's the town. Brackenary. Lovely. Hey, Angro, welcome in. It's been a good seed so far. We started off with Hurtmore level 1, so that's always a positive. Haven't really found much in the way of weaponry. I have a copper sword, that's the best that we've seen. No gold grind available, and all we've seen are silver shields. Actually, we have a small shield. We've not seen a large shield. And Erdrick's armor was in the treasury, and we started off with keys, so... You know, it hasn't been bad by any means, just, low HP until recently. So we're working on it, getting ourselves out there. This is a Dragonlord sprite. Oh no, the streams are overlapping. It's gonna be a total protonic reversal. By that I mean my map is overlapping itself. Classic 6-turn sleep. So technically, this could run into, or is, one continent, and we just overlap to where we were before. I don't recall exactly what it looked like, but I don't think we could go this far to the south and not overlap where we saw earlier, so I think this is one continent. There should be a fairly contiguous land area here just to the west. And then eventually, if we walk 10 miles to the west, we'll find the Tablet Cave in the southwest corner. There's Sharlock. I think that's gonna be, like, here. Cave in town. Town is coal. There's the token. Quest item number 2, we still need the harp. Do you have a large shield, sir? You do not. But you do have a broadsword that I can't afford. Maybe after the cave. Cave could be... Well, it could be a lot of things. It could be the Stone's Cave, could be the grave, either of the turn-ins. The grave. And in the grave, we've got wings, we've got gold, we've got the fairy water. How are you doing, Angrel? Hopefully you're having a good Tuesday. I'm wonking all over the place today. Not my best for movement. Nice. Sounds like a good afternoon. Maintaining productivity, but not so much that you're not relaxing and enjoying it while you're doing it. Mostly the dulcet tones of Dragon Warrior. Well, the grave had nothing. There's home. So yeah, definitely one continent. Just a matter of trying to figure out how it all connects together and how we can reach the places that we've yet to go. Spargo Bridge over there that we can't get to. Back down to Sharlock. Oh, there's a town literally right in front of it that we didn't see. And it's Cantlin. Do you have a large shield? You have a broadsword. Well, you know what? Let's buy the broadsword. Seeing assignments for when the team returns to work. Yeah, I can imagine that could be pretty difficult, especially with COVID stuff and trying to account for that and be cautious, but also, you know, everyone's been away for so long. You know, setting up work groups and getting things with some semblance of normalcy can be a bit of a challenge. North, 17 west. Is that reachable? I think it is. I think it has to be. Oh, I don't have enough cash to stay at the inn. Perfect. What even is normal anymore? You know what? Fair. Absolutely 100% fair. I think the bottom of the map has to be right there, yeah. So we've been down here before. So I think there's some internal, like, non-coastal land area up here to the northwest of where I'm currently standing, and the rest, I think, has to be in the northeast part of the map. I think. Yep, there's our Sparkle Bridges. I want to make sure I cover this land area, because this is my worst nightmare for mapping purposes, because if I can't see a coastline, I'm in trouble. Yeah, bottom of the map. Tablet Cave. Yeah. So if I've mapped this correctly and haven't randomly missed any interior land areas, I'm pretty sure that leaves 0, 1, 16, 3. That leaves the northeast part of the map that has to have the Stones Cave and Hawksness. So I think that's all that's left. Still need the harp. Oh, the turn-in caves too. Wow. I didn't cast Repel. Oh, I should count for the coordinates as well. 4, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 23. I hate markers that don't work. That is that. I suppose we do have kind of like the top edge of the map that we haven't actually seen yet. It can't be too much farther up to the north, but could still be plenty of stuff hiding there. Got blitzed by red dragons the first couple times in this area, so that's why we're kind of backtracking to it now. Okay, that is... Trying to count here, game. Oh, there's the harp. That's good. Found that. And can't be too much farther to the west. Oh, a little more than I thought. Well, there's two of our caves. The Stones Cave, do you have the sword? You don't. Perfect order. harp first, then the staff turn in. Also finding harp cave before jerk cave, also good. Okay, top of the map, there's Hawksness. Just need to find the jerk cave, hoping the sword is here. If the sword's here, we're grind and go. If the sword's not here, we're grind and go, but needing to figure out where the sword is in Sharlock, or needing to pick it up on the way. Oof, this was an Axe Knight, and this was accessible very early, so this would have been a good grind to find. Unfortunately, we're finding it at the very end of the seed. That could spell disaster. Classic hurt more miss. I really shouldn't need to cast Sleep on a Stone Man at this point in the seed, but apparently I do. Okay, that goes down a bit, goes east. Again, there can't be that much further to the east. You'd think I had 33 agility, not 63. Alright, dead end northwest. We are really gonna 100% the map on this one. Holy jeez. Nothing to the northeast, and confirmed edge of the map as expected. Now there's our cave. With an Axe Knight grind available, I don't think anything else is gonna overtake that in terms of utility. Theoretically, we could pop our heads into Sherlock to see if that's a better opportunity, but it's so far away, even though Cantlin's right next door. I think it's a bigger risk than it's worth taking. And again, there is the Red Dragon Zone that's just to the north of the castle as well. Tough call. They have hurt, but we only have 86 attack power. So it's like 7 swings to win every battle, as opposed to Armored Knight or Axe Knight, so we can just hack through super quickly. Oh, Axe Knights also have Hurt more in addition to Stop Spell. I really just want to take a Death Warp. Something kill me. Well, I guess we're just gonna walk back to the, Garenham Inn and heal and go. Gosh, what's even the fastest way to Cantlin? It might be through the Swamp Cave. 4511. Heal Radiant Return. Hey, Dragon Warrior fan, welcome in. Just doing some race in action. We are grind and go mode minus the sword. Sword is in Sherlock. Yeah, that's Oxness. Already picked up our rainbow drop. We are with the sword. Probably 25 strength short of where we would need to be. We also only have 62 MP, so only got 7 heal more, so that's not going to get it done either. Very, very weird map for this one. How's your Tuesday going? Hopefully it's going well. Nice sunny day here in my neck of the woods. A little on the cool side, but certainly not what it was a few days ago. Snow is melted. Oh, gonna be streaming on Facebook. Awesome. I haven't really tried or really dabbled with that. I know that it's a thing, and there's definitely quite a few people that do. There's a few fairly big-sized streamers that stream to Facebook, or at least co-stream on Facebook and Twitch or whatever, so sounds like a good opportunity. Not sure what their interface looks like. I've never really watched much stream action on Facebook. Can't get the camera to pop up. Yeah, I'm not sure if you have to use like different software for Facebook as opposed to here. I'm not sure if you can use like OBS or Streamlabs or XSplit or whatever. Oops. Out of MP. If we're lucky, we can take down one more Axe Knight. We need 9750 for the level. That is fine, fine, fine. Theoretically, I could have tried to keep the gold, and if the grind goes for like 4 more levels... You know what, I'm not even gonna cast Return. I want to keep the MP. You know, I could try to keep the cash and maybe buy a silver shield, but I don't think it's worth the time of walking back and forth as a very... Any time that I would save, I'm gonna lose by walking back and forth. It's not worth it. There's our red dragon friend. Oh, the lovely crit. Super clutch. And that is a possible grind, it's just that I really would want the sword for that. Because those are like 6-7 attack battles. 6, 9, 1, 3. They're worth like triple what an Axe Knight's worth. $9,999 XP. I ruined it. Yeah, it's not feasible to just stand here and hack these down still. 4 attack battles, that's so sad. And level 17 is going to be at 12,000 XP. It's like 4 more Axe Knights. We're out of MP. So if one kills us, that would be great. Otherwise, we're going to be slowly hacking away at them. I still think this is faster than actually walking out and back to Garenham or Breckenridge to heal. And somehow we might actually pick up... Oh, critical dodge! From an Axe Knight? One in 32 meets 1 in 64. Total odds 1 in 2024. Sorry, 1 in 2048. Yikes. Okay, level 17. Still need quite a bit of power. MP. 1, 3, 10, 16. Not a bad level. At some point, getting a lot of MP can get us to the point that we don't need as much strength, but we're still sitting at only like 117. 1 HP, 1 MP. Yeah, if we pick up the sword, we're at 117 attack power. We're close to Death Necklace HP at 126. At this level, even with the Death Necklace, 127 attack power, 6 to 13 damage is 17 plus attacks to win, and only 10 heal mores. "17's not the level. Will 18 be the level?" 14,250. Oh gosh, the red dragons have healed. So yeah, these are definitely not our grind target, although we could throw a stop spell at them. What else is here? I mean, it's not slow. It's just we have to get the encounters quickly for it to overtake the Axe Knight. Need to cast Stop Spell. Can't forget that. Heal costs us probably 2 turns every time. Well, he only cast it once and he had a couple opportunities to do so. So it's probably low percentage, 25 or 50. And clearly he was in heal range there and didn't use it. This is one of those grinds that would really benefit you to calculate out your rate of XP gain as you go, or at least take a look at it after the race is over and see what actually was more efficient. It feels like this could be more efficient. I think maybe I just need to skip the stop spell. Heal seems to be low percentage. Hurt is not a problem. And we're missing about as many as we're hitting, so it seems to have pretty decent stop spell resistance. Can have up to 9 out of 16. Seems like it must have rolled at least 6 or 7, if not 8 or 9. Alright, this red dragon will give us level 18. Question is level 18 enough? 1 power, 517. I don't think so. Alright, so part of the reason why this grind worked is because I got a lot of encounters fairly quickly. Now this is a very long stretch without one. It's good heal walking, so I guess I can't complain too much. That definitely narrows the gap a bit. Even just that one power does put us up with the Death Necklace to 7 to 14 damage. 10.5 on average, it's 15-16 attacks to win with 11 heal mores. But that's also at 96 HP post-Death Necklace, which is not the worst, but not ideal, especially since our defense is low enough that 49 is on the table for physical attacks. No chance for doubles, still not the level, for sure. Welcome back, Fat Boy. We're getting there. Kind of doing the math on the Dragon Lord right now. I mean, it's technically possible, but extremely unlikely. Let's put it that way. Low attack power, not a lot of MP. But we're also kind of at that point in the curves where, you know, 3 attack power and 7 MP, it goes from impossible to, you know, more than 50% to win. So it's close. Oh, there's Axe Knights here. Take that. $16,500 for the level, so another Axe Knight plus Red Dragon will do it. Oh, we are not letting the Fun Police get the best of us in this one. We are burning down the Fun Police. They're not hunting us, we're hunting them. Alright, level 19. 7, 3, 4... Oh, yeah. That feeling when everything goes from borderline impossible to completely free. Oops. That's right, we gotta go around here. I've done this like 3 times already. So we went from like 15, 16 attacks, 11 heal mores, and borderline HP, to 12, 13 attacks, 14 heal mores. Plenty of extra. Of course, that's also if I use the Death Necklace. Death Necklace puts me at 99 HP, which isn't my favorite, so I could go without it, take a few more swings, but good chances for doubles. Might be the way I approach it. Okay. I just gotta remember how we found Charlock earlier. I believe it should be just due west of where I am. Yep, because there's Cantlin and there's Charlock. Good, 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 good. Yeah, we could buy another fairy water or two. Without the Death Necklace, fairy water is going to be stronger than physical attacks. Technically could have sold the Death Necklace and the wings, but I don't think it's worth the time investment for the extra 2 fairy waters. I think as long as we're not literally burning like 5 heal mores on the way down, that should be fine. And realistically, with the red dragons being pretty nerfed, we have very high agility, so we can run from them anyway. Armored Knights really shouldn't be an issue. I don't think... The only thing we've seen with Dragonlord Breath is the Star Wyvern, which, again, unless it also has sleep and gets a lucky back attack on us, I don't think we'll have an issue with. We're even gonna cast Radiant. How about that? Need more bonks. I've had plenty of bonks in this seed. We're not gonna get them here in Charlotte. I gotta keep that number in double digits. If I get over 100 bonks, I feel bad. We might be over it already. Think of what the lowest I've had since the counter has been in there. I think there was one seed where I only had like 26 or something. But that might have been a permanent repel seed, or not permanent repel, permanent torch seed. Like for Bucket Brigade practice or something. Dang. See, this is why I like the Silver Shield. All these encounters, all those green dragons, all those werewolves, we would have encountered none of them. I guess Stonemen can technically be dangerous if, again, they get the jump on us like that. They do have sleep. They have weak fire breath, which neutralizes them out a little bit. But theoretically, certainly one could put us to sleep for 5 or 6 turns, punch a bunch, and take us out. So close to the spike tile. Red Dragon, our friend. Under normal circumstances, this would be awful, but physical attack? Come on, man. Supposed to be 100% hurt. We haven't had one cast heal in, like, ages. We actually had to burn a heal more on one. That's so sad. That is so sad. Alright, Dragon Lord versus Dragon Lord, let's go. Should be pretty free as long as I don't miss menu or do something silly. Not attacking on 48. No reason to. Opening with 16. $29. $40. $49. Wait, 2? Did I miscalculate my attack power? Is that possible? I didn't pick up the sword, you stupid idiot. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. Well, hurt more strats, let's go. I forgot to pick the sword up. Oh, that's funny. And we would have to hit 2 hurt mores to be fair to win this. We can't just hit 1. We've only done like whatever I said, 40 something damage. The sword is in Charlock, yes. But it turns out you actually have to have it. It can't just be in Charlock. That doesn't count. You actually have to pick it up and use it. Oh, that's so funny. Whoa. Definitely holding right. I'm not holding up. Do I still have keys? I do. Oh, man. Good times. And now for the long trek to Charlock. Actually, it's not that far from this side of the map. Still not a short walk, though. This is a pretty extensive map. I'm surprised we were able to get here in one rappel. A bit of pamplemousse in ya, eh? No, just not paying attention. My phone's buzzing and whatever, and... let's do that. Oh, I didn't use any herbs? Really? Huh. Exactly. It was a challenge run. I was going for the meme strats. It was I'm just messing around. That's what I meant to do. That's really funny. I don't know if I've done that before. I'm not sure. I'm assuming that's probably a setting somewhere, whether it's on the Twitch end or Streamlabs or whatever else, but I don't have anything set to do it. Feel free to drop the link in. I don't have any blocks or anything on that. If you have it. Betas forgot the sword. So true. At this point, I should just grind and just win without it. Be like, I don't even need it. See, told you. Don't even need the sword. Funny because we actually probably very easily could. The red dragons here are generally pretty free, except when they troll us a little bit and decide to physical attack and heal and... Hey Bob Pineapple, welcome in. Yes, I went to Dragon Lord and forgot to pick the sword up. So I was like, oh, 2 damage, that's not enough. Whoops. I think that's legitimately the first time I've ever done that. Actually, the clip you might not be able to see in the chat, but you can see it on the screen. That actually is the clip of me realizing, hey dummy, you should probably pick up the sword. So yes, I threw 4 Fairy Waters and then realized, after doing 2 damage, that 105 attack power is insufficient to win. So I cast like 10 Hurtmores and none of them hit. I would have had to hit 2 to be fair, but still, that would have been pretty funny. No, I think really it came down to 100%ing the map, and I basically rewalked most of it twice. And I literally found Hawksness over an hour in, and obviously that would be a very, very, very fast grind. I also think that... Oh, I didn't realize I... Shouldn't have happened. What was I gonna say? So I didn't find Hawksness until very late, so that was one thing, and the other thing was, because of the length of the grind at the end, and spending most of it, fighting red dragons, it probably would have been beneficial to dive and pick the sword up first, and then go back and grind. I didn't expect it to take that long. We didn't need that much, but we just didn't get anything for like 6 levels. That is not what I hit. Okay. There's the sword. I was trying to find coal. Coal I found fairly quickly. Not fairly quickly, but that was... the third town I found. Garenham obviously at the very start, Remolder right on the other side of the swamp cave, and then Cole was the third town I found. Just making room for extra herb. That's true. Oh my goodness, the encounter rate. You're killing me. It's 1 in 16. It's not 1 in 3. It's 1 in 16. Fine. Yeah, anytime you have, at least for me, in terms of my mapping and how I do things, I tend to follow the edges, like around water mountains or otherwise, so anything that's interior or any big contiguous land structure tends to be a little bit more difficult for me to map and kind of gather. There definitely was quite a bit of that in this seed, so I could definitely understand if your mapping strategy is somewhat similar, or your exploration strategy, that something like that could happen, for sure. Ah. See, yeah, as soon as... I explored a lot of the... I would say second continent, but through the swamp cave, so the entirety of the bottom of the map, which was obviously a lot of nothing. But didn't see Cantlin or Sharlock, went all the way to the southeast corner, went up and died before getting back to Breckenary. And then, when I started exploring from the top side, from Breckenary down, it took me a while till I got close to the corner and said, wait a minute, this is the same thing that I've already explored. So I realized pretty quickly that it was one continent, but I think the damage was long done, especially having to re-walk a lot of the bottom of the map. And again, last locationing Hawksness, I mean... Hawksness was, you know, a 30-second walk from the castle, and when you start off the game with Hurtmore, that could have been a grind right from the very beginning. Instead, I didn't have it for over an hour. Then I just moved on to Red Dragons, which I think ultimately were faster. Alright. 13. 23. 34. 49. 57, 65. Look at all that damage, it's not even 2. $71. 80. 88. 95. 102. 113. 122. 133. 144. 152. Likely to win, but not guaranteed on the next swing. We are in kill range. 164 was enough. Almost cleared the full range. Yes, that's a lot easier with the sword, surprisingly. Or perhaps not surprisingly. First try every time. No mistakes here. That's really funny. I don't think I've ever done that before. I'm trying to recall like a specific race. I've done a lot of races over the last 2 years, and I cannot think of an instance where I straight up forgot the sword. Or like to pick up the sword in the treasury. Maybe once a long time ago. It's really funny. Irritating, but funny. And if it's funny, I'm on board. Thanks for the GGs, guys. Angirl, Fat Boy, Bob, Pineapple. Thanks for the race as well. Thanks, Metal Dream, for the GGs as well. We'll let the credits play out here. We'll take a look at the stats, and then we'll look at what I drew for a map, and I'm going to redraw it so that it looks like a thing as opposed to a bunch of jumbled nonsense. It's so hard to get a good photo here. Okay. But yeah, I think the exploration time took an awful lot, and not finding Hawksness and doing a very inefficient grind on the overworld and partially in the Swamp Cave on Armored Knights. That sunk us a lot, but really, obviously, the not picking up the sword was the big mistake there. Alright, now let's see if we can draw something that actually resembles what the map looked like. Fat Boy punctuating my shame. With the 69-bit puff, puff, cheer, let's go. I don't think I can call this celebratory. I think I have to call this, you're a dumbass, and this is about as good as you're ever gonna get in life. That's really funny. Thanks so much, Fat Boy, for the 69-bit puff, puff, cheer, the support, and all that good stuff. Very kind of you. Still working on drawing out the map here. At least how I saw it, or how I experienced it. Solid NES card style victory music. I think that looks like a reasonable map. Alright, perfect. Let's take a look at the stats. Didn't die to anything on the first page, that's pretty good, but that's a lot of battles against very weak enemies, considering we started with Hurt more. So not having Repel for a long time definitely hurt, and not seeing Breckonair right away as well, and not being able to pick up Fairy Waters, also pretty detrimental to us. Fought a lot of Rogue Scorpions in that zone just to the north of the castle. Axe Knights, obviously, eventually when I found Hawksness. Did a couple levels on those before moving to the Red Dragons, which we took down a lot of. Armored Knights. Did a lot of death warping to them. We got a little bit unlucky the first couple times we tried to take them down. Only time we cast Return was at the very end of the game. 114 Hurtmores, 136 Bonks is awful. 151, 51. Big yikes. I also don't really remember where anything freaking was in this. I should really start writing that down or whatever, because when I do a recap, it's kind of hard if I don't actually remember where anything was. I remember that the armor was in the Tanthagil Treasury, sword was in Sharlock, and I think most of the other stuff was on search tiles. Hawksness had the Death Necklace. Fighter's Ring was also in Tanthagil. Flute was in Mountain Cave. Stones, I think, were in Mountain Cave as well. Token was in Coal. Harp was on the map, because we found it right before we got into the Staff Cave. I think that's it. Cool. I actually remember that fairly well, all things considered. Yeah, the Journey to Silius intro, it's not even like the intro music, it's like the title screen music, which is funny because the actual like prologue is very like dark and dismal and not very friendly sounding. All right, let's transition ourselves over to some chiptunes. And close this off. Now, 1 second to grab the tripod, and I'll be with you. Oh, Metal Dream, I'm glad you enjoy it. The music comes from a live stream playlist on YouTube. Krella's is the I wouldn't call him a streamer because he's not the artist either, but he's the one who actually streams it over on YouTube. So it's 24/7 available to anybody. But yeah, there's a lot of good tunes on there. Again, some of them are remixes or just straight up actual vanilla video game music. Not a lot of it. A lot of it seems to be either custom work or original tracks or 8-bit renditions of, you know, various real songs. That sometimes gets muted in VODs, which is a little bit annoying. But otherwise, yeah, it's a really awesome playlist. I'm glad I found it. Sorry, I also had to plug in and get some power going as well. Let's try to get this all on screen at once. That is close, but not quite. There, I try not usually to take 7 centuries to get this up there, but this seems to be where I am at the moment, trying to get stuff together. There's our transition. And Bob Pineapple, MD, Dr. Bob, Dr. Pineapple. Thanks for the follow. Thou art indeed a fool. Thanks for the follow. I do appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see more in races moving forward as well. But this was my redrawn version of the map. This is kind of how it looked after I re-put everything back together. If you saw the original, part of the issue right now is I'm not sure if it's the board. I'm not sure if it's the markers. I got new markers. I'm using a different board. I'm still having lots and lots of issues with the dry erase, so they last like half a race, and then I'm having to switch them back and forth. So just redrawing and make it legible and not 6 different colors seems to be the best way to approach it. But this was my redrawn rendition of the map, as it were. Tanthagil, which I thought was a little bit further to the north and a little bit further to the west, was actually fairly centered on the map right here. Started this off with 11 strength, 6 agility, 13 HP, 8 MP, and the wonderful spell of Hurtmore. We also started off with an extra key, so we had the opportunity to check out some stuff. We just did little dips. We saw that we had access to, I think it was the armor in Tanthagil, and the fighter's ring, as well as the swamp cave with an armored knight on the swamp spike tile in the basement. But we reset that. We didn't keep any of that because we wanted to keep our key access. Again, debatable whether or not it's worth actually doing those checks, especially with Hurtmore, and knowing that you're going to get the gold hopefully very quickly. Just buy keys. But for me, it's good information to have, if nothing else, I suppose. We saw the town of Garenham just up to the north. We saw that there wasn't really a whole lot to buy, but we did at least take note of its presence there. Of course, it's also going to have a couple of chests and a cave in the back as well. Then we just kind of sat just a little bit to the south there, mostly in Zone 2 at the very start, and then we moved up a little bit further, a little bit later on. We picked up enough kills there on things like Warlocks, a couple of Axe Knights, Rogue Scorpions, Wraiths, etc. Get us a good 5 or 6 levels, and also get us enough cash to fill up on keys. So we did go ahead and pick up our armor, our fighter's ring. We took a stab at the Armored Knight, but we were consistently getting back attacked, so that was not going to be a good grind for us. We went back into Garenham, cleared out the back of Garenham and the Mountain Cave. I believe in the Mountain Cave we found the Stones of Sunlight. But other than that, not a whole lot else there for us. Again, we made another couple of stabs after another level or 2 at the Armored Knight and decided it wasn't the best play. We kind of sat in the zone right in this area, which is where we were fighting those same enemies as previous. Once we got like 11, I think it was level 11, we got like 26 HP. That's when we made the move to start taking down Armored Knights. Again, not the most efficient with only like 40 MP by the time you get in there, walk up to the Armored Knight, and you might get 2 kills before you have to make the walk again, so not very efficient. Eventually we did go through the Swamp Cave. I think we did that actually a little bit earlier. And through the Swamp Cave, we found ourselves over here, pretty close to Remulder, so we were able to refill up on keys even if we hadn't saved keys earlier. Now that said, if we hadn't, and we weren't able to get back through, it would be an extraordinary walk to go all the way around the map to get to Remulder. I'm not sure if we found any loose keys elsewhere that weren't also key-locked. I just don't recall, though. Key-locked key there in Remulder. We walked the entire southern portion of the map, Tablet Cave that had nothing of importance, all the way across from corner to corner and up to probably about here. before we took a death to something silly, I'm sure. Missing, and again, because we were following the outer edge of the map, all this interior stuff we didn't see. So we didn't see Cantlin, Charlock, Cole, Grave, or any of that. Next time through, we started going from the top. Because we had not really seen anything, we started going to the east. We found Breckenary as we went down to the south, because over here you could see Breckenary across the water. So we got to Breckenary. Of course, not much of importance there. I think we'd picked up a copper sword by this point and a small shield. And continued down, and I saw this wiggle, and then getting to the edge of the map and said, this is definitely the other side. This is where I was, where I died earlier. So instead of following it all the way down to the corner, we started to break over to the west as soon as we could, and that's what allowed us to find both Cantlin and Charlock next to each other, and then just to the north of that, Cole and the Grave next to each other. Pulled over the Grave to no avail. Cole had the token, which was nice, quest item number 2. Backtracked again to make sure there wasn't anything in this area, because there were still a good 4 locations we hadn't seen, and there couldn't be too much of the map left. It's just unfortunate that those parts of the map that we hadn't seen were exactly those parts of the map that did have those things. Coordinates in Cantlin were like 38 north and something west. Basically, the coordinate spot was right over in this area, and that's what actually drove us to finding Staff Cave and Stones Cave next. So, harp on the map, immediately walked over to the Staff Cave and did the turn-in. So now just needing to find our Rainbow Drop Cave. Of course, we needed Erdrick's Sword. Backtracked and found Hawksness. Hawksness had nothing. No, Hawksness had the Death Necklace. I think the flute was also in the Mountain Cave, now that I think about it. So that was not it. So Armor and Charlock confirmed, and then we continued on, found the Jerk Cave, and we were in Grind and Go. Unfortunately, we were only about level 14 at the time, so we had what turned out to be 5 levels of grinding. First couple levels, we took on the Axe Knight in Hawksness, and then eventually we moved down a little bit, kind of in the area right here. There was a zone in Desert Tiles with Red Dragons and Axe Knights. Red Dragons had Hurt and Heal. Heal was a very low percentage. Cast Hurt was a very high percentage, so we were able to kill a lot of them fairly quickly. But with only 80-something attack power, and then only getting up to about 100 by level 19, it was not as fast as it could have been. I think that if I were to have dove down into Charlock, picked up the sword, and then continued that grind, it could have been better, but you never know. Because you make the trip all the way to Charlock, potentially, you know, whether you were going around this way, or you go through Swamp Cave and then walk at it from this direction. That's a very long walk to have potentially no payoff by going into Charlock, or getting to Charlock, I suppose, if you only need 1 or 2 more levels. It just so happened that that would have been really beneficial to do in this case. So not the best, but, you know, when you forget the sword, it kind of doesn't matter. We would have finished right with everybody in this one had we done that. We lost at least 14, 15 minutes on having to refight the Dragon Lord and redive. Well, I guess continuing a feudal fight, and then rewalking everything and rediving and refighting DL2. So we would have finished right around 135, which again was right in the middle of the pack. So good stuff.